Hello everyone, welcome to or back to the new grid. I'm Kyle, and in today's videos I've still got full self-driving beta 10.5, but right here we're coming up to this roundabout, and this, as you can see on the maps, it's not a roundabout for the navigation, but it goes here, it stops, it continues on, and slows a little bit as that car came in. And we're going around the roundabout and heading on to this road. This intersection was redone, just opened back up, so I thought it was a good opportunity to throw something at full self-driving that it didn't know from map data, because as you can see with this next roundabout, it actually shows a roundabout symbol, and see how it performed. So I'm still waiting on beta 10.6.1, but decided I'd make another video because of that roundabout, and I'm gonna go through the other roundabouts up here and see how it performs through them. I have had some issues with that roundabout. I had them a little earlier today when I was driving, but that time it handled it perfectly. I might throw the clip in of it earlier today. This is also hard lane. Which lane do you pick? And it chose the correct lane to go straight. But yeah, like you can see there's still a construction sign to say that it was done at that point. So that shows you that it was very new, and it handled it just fine that time. My earlier clip was kind of foggy out, so it was weird lighting, so I think that messed with it, and it was also a lot more busy. Here's that clip from earlier today. I'm getting ready to enter the roundabout here. I do see that I have enough clearance to go, so I tap the accelerator to give it the go-ahead to go, and then it kind of gets slows down because cars are pulling out in front of it going around the roundabout, and then it jerks me and I've got to take over. It was just enough, so that's kind of how that played out. So now we're getting ready to enter this roundabout. It does seem to slow down early and far back on this one, because we're not even completely close to it, and it's just slowly creeping forward. There's no cars in it at all, but it actually shows a pretty good visualization on there of what it is. And I didn't have to take over or anything on that. Handled that just fine. So now this might be interesting. There's some lights flashing up ahead, but it looks like I should be fine, unless more come. So now we're entering another roundabout. You notice that my bright lights turned off as that car was approaching. We're going really fast through here, but slowed down enough. There's no cars coming, and we're going through it just fine, and made it through that roundabout. So this version at this time at night, and maybe a little bit of fog even at this time, it's doing just fine and handling all those roundabouts. Now, like I said earlier, there's a lot more traffic, and there was some issues going through them where I had to take over, but so far I haven't had to take over at all on this drive. And now I think this is going to be, I'm just going to speed this up, so we'll see where we can go from here. Okay, so we just had a little bit of a slowdown right there, but it wasn't aggressive like some of them, and not sure why that was. So just wanted to bring you up to speed with that. So now we're approaching a right-hand turn. We'll see how it performs for that. As there's another car that's oncoming, it's slowing down. And now it's putting the turn signal on. I don't really like that behavior. I think it should, once you're slowing down, put a turn signal on beforehand because it knows it's going to be turning. But that's one thing that I think is very minor, something they can easily address. So now we're heading into a space where we need to slow down, and it's still going way too fast. Oops, starting to slow down, but it's way too slow. It's slowing down. So I had to take over for that. It's got a four-way stop here, no one's around, so it shouldn't have any issues. It is still creeping forward just to see, so it does take a little bit longer, but no issue at all. Turned just fine. I'm going to cancel that and let it continue on, but I think I'm going to call this a video. And if you like this kind of content, please consider subscribing. I'll put a card in the corner, and I've got some other videos that I've got out. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.